All right, so we are live here back at StonyBrook for this Winter League matchup as Miller Place taking a 2-1 lead here. That goal scored by Casey Gilbert after that first goal was scored by Olivia Coffey. So a 2-1 lead here for Miller Place. While Excelsior, they got on the board on a goal scored by Olivia Kalin. So a 2-1 lead here as this Excelsior team, a team of free agents put together for the Winter League. Oh, and they were going for the BTB there, was Emma DeMeo. So Excelsior with possession here. They got just under 30 seconds on the shot clock. And with the contact, possession here is going to stay with the Excelsior team. Late clock for Excelsior. Kayla Gilmore going to Maryland. Nice look. Oh, and how about that finish there by Emily Clemens.
The BTB.
Finishing with some flair. And that's going to tie this game up at 2. And that'll bring us back to the draw circle. So on the draw, Sophia Ingenito from Miller Place up against Autumn Maley. And this one goes to the Excelsior team. Kate Ross, the give. And it looks like that one is good. That is a goal for Andy Petitella.
This Excelsior team is playing very fast on offense and getting multiple shot attempts on each possession that they've already taken.
Yeah, this team is coming up with scores in bunches. And this is another one of those situations where, as a free agent team, it's not as if these girls have all played together. You have girls from a number of different grad years, from 2024s all the way down to 2028s, actually. So kind of makes for an interesting scenario here. As that ball is on the ground. And Miller Place has the GB. Mirabella Altabrando. But the clock is getting late for Miller Place. Let's see if they recognize. Oh, the look. Oh, they actually got that shot off in time, but just not on goal. So that'll be a violation. And this one going back to the Excelsior team. But that ball makes its way back to Miller Place. Addison Vecchio. But once again on the ground and coming up with it is Olivia Hollingsworth. And there's a save there for Miller Place. In the net for the Panthers is Liliana Ambrosino. And they get this ahead to Bella Luisa. Now in the stick of Casey Gilbert. Down to Alta Brando. So they work this around. And that's Ingenito going back to Alta Brando. Oh, and she was looking for Luisa there. That pass just a little too high to handle. And so Maley with the ground ball. And she is looking to push for the Excelsior team. And that's a goal for the Excelsior team. That one going to Olivia Malata. And that'll give them a 4-2 edge here. Malata, the 2027 out of Cold Spring Harbor. So Miller Place looking to answer. Alta Brando. That one gets knocked free. And that one goes right into the stick of Olivia Monago. And here comes Kayla Gilmore, the Maryland commit, with a stinger. So that goal by Gilmore gives the Excelsior team a 5-2 lead. This is their largest in the early stages. Miller Place looks for an answer here as Luisa gets down to Casey Gilbert. And Gilbert over to Alta Brando, who takes a peek at that shot clock. Still plenty of time, over 30 seconds. Oh, and the rebound and the goal for Miller Place by Olivia Coffey. So Coffey following that one up after the initial shot by Gilbert.
And that will bring us to another draw.
So a draw after every 4 goals. So we got 8 here, and that'll bring us back. So this will be Ingenito against Gilmore. Should mention too that this Excelsior team is being coached by Jimmy Fernandez. Fernandez, the head coach at Longwood. So with the lead and the ball, it's the Excelsior team. Emily Clemens Goes up top to Gilmore. Now Gilmore looking to make a move. Comes back around, goes high to low for the goal. So Gilmore now with that goal pushes the lead to 6-3. And with the takeaway there, Team Excelsior had it for a brief moment, but now back to Miller Place. There's Abby Lenegro. Lenegro, the Quinnipiac commit. Oh, and a nice feed to Louisa. Shaving that deficit to 2. And now with the ball for Excelsior, that's Danielle Perfetto. Oh, and Gilmore, that would have been a heck of a finish there. Coach Fernandez letting them know 15 on the clock. Gilmore has it. And this one is taken away by Miller Place. Looks like Hayden Young there for the turnover. And now it's Emma Synan with the ball down. Nice job on the ride here by Mulata. And this one just picked off by Emily Clemens. Oh, and how about that shot there by Clemens? Nice job there. Kind of going in one direction and finishing with the other, going left and finishing right. Emily Clemens committed to Pitt. 2025 out of Kings Park. And Ingenito with possession. As Lila Coffey was open there, number 26, for a brief moment. But now this turnover gives it back to the Excelsior team. And so Grace Galvin and a nice clear by the Excelsior team. And that is textbook. Nicely done all around. Leading to that goal for Team Excelsior. And an 8-4 advantage now.
Yeah, Excelsior team is very confident on offense. And they're even getting creative with their finishes, which is great.
Yeah, and that finish there by Maddie O'Hagan, the freshman out of Seaford. And she'll go right back to midfield to take this draw for the Excelsior team. Going up against Ingenito. This one won by Ingenito. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in this first half.
Ingenito has been putting wherever she wants the ball, she's putting it there. I think she did it the past 3 times. The first one they didn't win it, but she's putting it to the same spot every time.
And by winning that draw, that leads to the goal for Miller Place by Casey Gilbert. Gilbert, the Mercer commit. brings them to within 8-5. And Tessa Matozo, she's going to get the whistle here as she got down there in a blink. On that one, off the mark by Matoza, but the ground ball for Team Excelsior to keep possession by Olana Fikes. On this ball down, and it looks like this one is going back to Miller Place. So nice job there by Hayden Young. Hayden Young, another Quinnipiac commit. And with about 20 seconds here, I was going to say there might be time for Miller Place, but the turnover now leaves time for the Excelsior team. Emily Clemens. Clemens to Matoza. Look inside, and the finish there by Olivia Kalin. And so that'll do it for the first half. A 9-5 lead for the Excelsior team. We'll take a quick break and be back shortly with the start of the second half. Good to go. Thanks. All right, so we are back live here for the second half between Miller Place and the Excelsior team. And it's Excelsior with the 9-5 lead right now. First possession of the second half goes to Miller Place. And Altabrando to Ingenito. And that's a stinger there by Sophia Ingenito. And that's a great way to get things started here in the second half for Miller Place. And a turnover here. And it goes back to Miller Place momentarily, but right there to scoop it up is the Excelsior team. And Olivia Kalin. Coffey getting a stick in there. And Miller Place has the ground ball. Emma Synan. And they're able to keep possession and slow things down. So Miller Place can look to build momentum here and possibly cut this deficit down to 2. And so it looks like the referees, after hearing it from the sidelines of Miller Place, they do call that offsides. So that's a fresh shot clock for Miller Place. On that pass, maybe just a little bit forced. How about the hustle there, trying to get that ground ball? Casey M. Unable to come up with it, but love the energy, love the effort. As Miller Place keeps possession. This ball down. But Miller Place able to keep on the ground ball by Ingenito, but under 10 seconds now on the clock. Altabrando has it for Miller Place. And she draws the contact, so as the shot clock on the verge of expiring, Mirabella Altabrando gonna have a chance here to make this a 2-goal game. Altabrando fires. Oh, it looked like that one was batted down. And so the turnover gives this back to the Excelsior team. Gilmore looking inside for Clemens. Maybe just a little bit forced, but Excelsior able to keep possession. And getting inside there with the finish is Danielle Perfetto. So Perfetto putting Excelsior up 10-6, which will take us to another draw. So it looks like on the draw, it's going to be Danielle Perfetto for Excelsior against Sophia Ingenito for Miller Place. And a nice win to herself by Perfetto. Oh, and a lot of contact. This one is going to stay with Excelsior. Those are sometimes tough calls to make. But Perfetto gets the call, and she looks inside for Emily Clemens. On Matoza, just kind of flicking that one in. Never really had control, but able to just flick that one through, and that will give the Excelsior team an 11-6 lead now. Oh, and how about that take there by Maddie O'Hagan? So Excelsior doubling up Miller Place here. As Miller Place looks to clear. Ball down, but looks like Addison Vecchio has possession for Miller Place. Luisa looking inside there. This ball is up for grabs though. Let's see who comes up with it. Oh, and it's Maddie O'Hagan. That's a heck of a ground ball. And now she's turning on the Jets. Oh, but the check from behind there. Nice job there by Emma Sinan to get possession back, but only for a brief moment as it makes its way back to the Excelsior team for the goal.
I think that's the third or fourth shot that has been picked up from a rebound or a ground ball in front of the cage and finished by Excelsior.
Yeah, and those are tough breaks if you're in opposition, because after getting the initial stop, it feels like you did everything right, but just the ball may not bounce your way and you're unable to secure that possession. And in this case, Excelsior once again getting another crack at it as they were there for the rebound and able to score and extend this lead to 13-6. Oh, Danielle Perfetto. Watch out for that name over the coming years.
And that is 4 goals, another 4 goals already, so we are going to the draw.
So this will be Gilmore up against Ingenito. And that one goes to Gilmore. And the handle by Autumn Maley. Oh, and a nice look. Wow. Nicely done there. As Ava Rivera with the feed. And the finish there by Olana Fikes.
I noticed it, and I tried to fix the one leg.
So this Excelsior team is cruising right now. But Miller Place with an answer. And as they look to try and force another turnover, Kalen able to maintain the possession for Excelsior. And another goal for the Excelsior team, Emma DeMeo. DeMeo, the 2026 attack out of William Floyd. And the pickoff, oh, that would have been something. Great chance there for DeMeo to finish with some flair. That one just off the mark. So Quinn Cantone dishes that one off. Now it's in the stick of Mirabella Altabrando. She's got a good look at it. And that one is good for Altabrando. So back to the draw circle we go as we're inside of 7 minutes remaining. And this one is in fact the final girls game on the day. Started at 7 a.m. with West Hampton Rocky Point and concluding it here with Miller Place and the Excelsior team. And then from here on out, we'll have the boys coming in. First boys game will be Mount Sinai up against Kellenberg as Miller Place with another goal there. That one goes to Ingenito. And another goal for the Excelsior team as that one goes to Ava Rivera. And with the clear here, Abby Lenegro. Lenegro absorbing the contact there. But a nice job there on the clear. And this one taken away by Olivia Kalin. Oh, nice look to Clemens. How about that finish by Emily Clemens on the feed there by Peyton Nowak.
And another assist and goal by Excelsior.
The goals just keep on coming. I'd have to go back and check the scores, but I don't believe a team has scored more than this Excelsior team has scored in this game.
And they've been very confident from their 1v1s to then they're also assist to goals play. So I think all around they've had a great offensive day today.
And there's a save there for Piper Nowak. And the GB by Perfetto. Working hard for that one. So we now have 3.5 minutes remaining in this one. And so that's going to be a turnover for Excelsior. So this one going back to Miller Place. How about the wheels there on Angie? Angie, if you go back and listen to this live stream, please send a DM with a voice recording on how to pronounce your last name. I remember struggling with it last year so badly. I don't even want to attempt it tonight until I know I'm saying it correctly. And another save there for Piper Nowak.
And the clear gets out pretty quickly.
Yeah, this is just textbook right here. And Emily Clemens with that ground ball.
And even though Excelsior's some of their plays haven't been able to connect, all their players are textbook in the right spot, so they're able to keep possession every time and have multiple opportunities to try to draw something up.
Right, and they've really done a good job of maximizing their possessions. Like, I thought they've done a really nice job tonight, especially clearing the ball and doing it quickly. As Perfetto beats the shot clock buzzer on that assist there by Mulata. So 1 minute now remaining in this game. That shot backed up there by Cassidy Hall. And that's a goal for Miller Place. Isabella Luisa taking some contact there, but still able to finish. Oh, Danielle Perfetto putting a little exclamation point on this one. And Excelsior looks like they might just hold here. Well, they go for one more, but a save, but that'll do it. A 22-9 win for the Excelsior team. Thanks for tuning in. And coming up next shortly will be the start of the boys' games.